Rocky must be going out of his mind.
I wonder if my mum's met him yet.
Huh?
I wonder if my mother's met him yet.
Rocky?
Yeah.
You know,
If he was waiting for you in the audience, yesterday night, my mum would have been there and met him. Isn't that crazy?
yeah.
Isn't that mental? Like, oh, my Janice is in there. I don't know how I've no idea how he talks. Where's he from?
Where's your Oklahoma if it doesn't have that accent?
Mm. Said he fought his way out.
Huh?
You said he fought his way out.
He studied his way up. Here, I'm bored with this.
Yeah. I'm done, all done.
All done, every done. So you've got everything that belongs to you, yeah?
Yeah.
Where are my glasses? Here, here. Let's see. I'll get this.
Yeah, I don't want to get anything
I'll get
on
this. No. Let's see.
Oh, thank you so much for lending me this dress today. I felt so pretty wearing it.
Well, just take it off and fold it neatly and put it the lower drawer on the left.
Yes, ma'am.
No worries.
Or your itinerary will be mucked up.
I'll just borrow this till tomorrow.
That's okay. It's Big Brother's nail file.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, darling.
Really?
Yes.
That's cool. Oops.
Uh-oh.
What?
It's raining.
I love it. I'm going direct to the bedroom.
Hey, how are you?
Baby.
Yeah, she's got anger.
Yeah.
Salad.
You learn something, and I feel like about what you've done today, you know. And all you need to do sometimes is give people some shoulder, an ear.
Yeah, I'm going to give you loads of cuddles tonight.
That's what I tried to do without.
So sorry, love. Excuse me. Sorry.
I nearly got there.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll
Anybody that understands would see the way you were going with it, you know.
I wanted to sting her at first and then bring it round. Hopefully it got that way.
But I read that.
I think it maybe did.
I read it.
Hope so.
Bobby, congratulations on officially being nominated, because the last time was a fake.
James' first time as well.
Yeah.
We're all nominated.
Yeah.
So really we're no better.
And I think that it's...
There's no point in sitting there thinking about you're going to go. If you go, you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
You two, right? You keep thinking you're being nominated, but the last two or three times, no one's voted you. Last time was you didn't win the task. This time is just everyone. The time before, you know what I mean? So
No,
it's...
we're not saying everyone hates us, James. We're just saying that we keep stumbling into accidents.
Shall I tell you what it is? I think if you're bland and you don't contribute, you don't contribute to a visual scene. I mean, Janice will always contribute. Don't you agree, James? She'll always be there in the background.
She makes very good TV, I'm sure. Very. If I was the public, I would be entertained by Janice. Very intrigued. I think
Yeah.
she's
I
very
am the public man.
admirable and very interesting.
But it's
However,
also a love.
living with her 24 hours a day, you know, there are times where she becomes quite difficult and challenging, but aren't we all, you know?
But you see,
Do you want to?
I'll tell you something.
I love that nail varnish.
That Sherry has. She has a very big fan club, huge fan club, bigger than practically anybody in this house.
I love her.
As far as Britain's concerned, anybody.
Baby, where you going?
Everyone will want Sherry to
Okay,
do well.
baby.
And she has shone. When she's been given tasks like tonight,
She just
shines,
puts it on like that, bang.
shines without doubt. She
Yeah,
shines.
Sherry is just awesome.
She's an expert in what she does, isn't
Yeah,
she? You know?
she's genius, just genius up
She
performer,
and
bang.
on the rest of it, she sits back and watches everyone else go. It's a great. She stands a very, very good chance
100%
of doing
agree.
very well in this.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
I agree.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a very interesting last day. I'd love to be there.
Who knows you might be, Bobby?
Yeah, I think you will.
Who knows you might be, mate? And do you know what? If you're not, you've done 3.5 weeks.
And I've had some great moments.
And like I said earlier, you missed my speech because she was having a meal. I said to everybody that I just wanted to take a minute to say that it's been a pleasure for me, you know, to have lasted this long and to have met some amazing people and more, you know, there's been at times when certain people have not got on with each other, have had their differences, but they've been able to make it up, put it to one side,
Yes.
you know, and get along and enjoy it all. And
I've seen that in you.
Yeah,
Actually, you made a difference. At least you went and tried. At least you went to communicate. And the painful speech that I gave Farah is the one thing that I think a lot about. Did I overdo it? Was I harsh? And I felt as though at least I tried to, personally, try to just repair a bit of it.
you know, trying sometimes means a hell of a lot as well. You know, it's just going out of your way, even if you get nowhere. It's nice sometimes just to try, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a trier. In the
They
words
do,
of
yeah.
Simon Cowell, everybody loves a
Of
trier.
course they do, and you know, we're all different in this world. And Janice said something on the first day, second day, that stuck with me through this whole process, and it's going to stick with me for the rest of my life. That until you've walked in their shoes, you don't know. You don't know.
That is exactly why you should hold back the reins. And some people don't hold back the reins. I didn't hold back the reins.
You can sit there and you can make as many opinions as you want and try, but until you've walked in their shoes,
You
But
don't
You
know.
You've got
don't
to be
know.
able to. They have got to give you an insight. They've got to allow you to see their pain.
yeah.
They have to allow you to see their vulnerability. And I hadn't seen any in Farah. All I saw was a spiteful,
Hey ups, lads.
Ah,
hard
Stan.
exterior. But the other day, I saw something which touched me, and I realised, actually, out of the two, Farah,
All right, babe, come on in.
that
Let's do it.
she had something more, and I was and it made me think about myself.
I'm going to take a picture of you.
I was wrong. I'd like to repair it.
Oh, you've got time.
Yeah, I tried.
You've got time, but Bobby, you know you've...
You all right, babe?
You're a good man. Diary room. Okay, I'll look after you two.
Do you have something to write in your diary, James? Do you have something to write in your diary?
In the diary room.
I look alright, security guard, bouncer.
You looked
in this
quite nice
outfit.
tonight. I think we had some of that.
Cheers, mate. What a great day, evening,
You know where I am.
new day, birthdays.
Sitting in that vase.
Okay, here's a great question. Between us three blokes, best moment of being in here. What's the best moment? Now you've been through a few emotional things. Best moment. Right, tell me. What made you feel euphoric? Best. Made you whether it could be laughter, sadness, smiling, emotion. What was it? Best moment. I want one moment.
Bloody hell, Bobby. That's give me a minute.
I want to know one. I just want to know. It would jump out at you.
Well, we had a conversation in Mantub about our lives and our situations, and I think it was only 5 or 6 days in, and I came to a point in my head where I thought, this is a good dude, I'm going to share my story, and at that point I had told my story before, but that happened, and then he opened up to me and shared something.
Has it taught you more about other people, or has it taught you more about yourself?
100% right off the bat, more about myself for sure.
Me too.
Hun-
Me
No
too.
questions asked.
Me too.
This is, you
I've
know,
learnt my weaknesses and my triumphs and my positives and my negatives. And I actually like my positives more than I like my negatives. There's been a few negatives.
but it's fascinating because, as I said, as Scoop said, you know, you never spend 20 days with someone 24/7. Never in real life does that happen. You might go on holiday with somebody for 4, 5, 6, 7 days. At the most, you know, 10 days. And then you're back home, you're on your own. And when you are home, you might meet someone for dinner, go out for a drink, spend 6 or 7 hours with them at night. But then you go home and it's all back to your individual lives. And so to have yourself on display 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for now 3 weeks really puts everything out there to say, here's where you've gone wrong. This is what you need to improve on. You know, it's
Like when you go back and you look at what they've shown, because we all analyse about what's been going on in here. But of course, what we're losing is the fact that we're here 24/7, but the shows are only an hour and 20. And they're going to show all the best bits, all the fiery bits, all the negative bits, all the good bits, and it will just be an hour and a half, and it won't represent none of some of the great moments we've been in here will not get shown. They will not get shown. It's a fact of life.
I think for me,
It's still streaming live.
Well, Janice has done more than any of us, and she knows the score, don't you, Janice?
No,
She
he's
knows.
not.
Yes, I do.
for me,
And actually, it all gets forgotten, doesn't it, in 3 weeks?
Not really.
Does it not?
Nope.
Not great moments. Moments of great telly don't get forgotten.
No. Yes and no.
If you-
People will always remember the positives, and people will always remember the negatives.
Yeah.
100%.
What I can say
That's just the
with
way it is.
100% certainty is no amount of editing can make someone say something that they don't mean.
you can't create.
Because whatever
footage.
you say, you've said it.
Oh, yeah.
Bobby,
So
just about
whenever it comes down to people blaming editing and all that bullshit when it comes to reality TV,
You know my
That's
speech
not
you
the
mentioned?
case.
I wondered how many people... It didn't bother me at first. The more I got to think about it, the more I got to think, I wonder if they think I am a hard, heartless man.
no. I don't think that at all.
Well, I can only take that as an example.
You know, you're talking about what have you learned in this house, or about yourself, or about whatever. And I think, yeah, of course you learn about yourself. You're forever analysing what you do and what you don't do, etc. But I think for me, the biggest thing I've learned is about people's personalities.
Yeah, me too.
And how to adapt to different people's personalities.
And do you know what? You do adapt. We talked to me about that last night. Gail really didn't like me. Gail...
And understanding for people's personalities, Janice, as well, you know?
But she didn't like me, Gail, because I irritated her. I knew I did. I knew it, and you won't have to say, yeah, you're right, because I bloody well knew it. But I learned to adapt to her funny ways. She's the best example of somebody who did you, if someone said, who did you like in the house?
I want to tell you something.
Who irritated me the
I'll tell you
most?
quickly. Yeah.
Or who didn't you like? And it's not a case of disliking Gail.
This is Big Brother. Could Janice ensure she is wearing her mic?
I'll come and see you in a minute. Have your breakfast.
It wasn't the fact that I disliked Gail. It's just that Gail and I's personality just did not work together. And I embarrassed her.
But as everyone has said, you know, this isn't a situation where you can just walk away from a clash of personalities.
Gotta adapt.
You just have to accept. And the thing is, as well, as I did today, I had to kind of self-analyze why I was behaving a certain way towards certain people. And that's why I say I discovered more about myself, because
Yes.
I realized today, when I've truly sat down and had a couple minutes on my own to think about why I was behaving that way. And I've said from the beginning, I don't want to, overanalyze things. I don't want to go into a deep psyche, because at the end of the day, it's probably not that. But today I realized it was that. And there was deep-seated issues as to why I was picking out certain people.
You have to adjust that. And it's all little toing and froing, but we all care about you. We really do. I think you're a good fella.
Well, listen, I am.
And things will be fine. Yeah.
And it was all good, by the way, not shit.
All of it.
Seriously? Seriously,
I
I'm not
just
gonna
had
lie.
good things to say about you lot as well.
Well, no,
I'm sure we do, because no one wants to say any horrible.
Bobby!
You know.
Don't worry, what will be, what's for you won't
No,
go
Bobs.
by you.
Love you, Bobby.
Lock, close.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
you know, that's why. You are who you are, mate, and we have to become these individuals to survive. You know, in your circumstances, anything other than strong, you won't survive, you know.
And that's what when people say to me, loosen up,
Yeah, but you can see how angry you are for your brother and everything else.
Why do they keep locking this
I'd like
door?
to go in there, actually.
Is that nice, babe? Okay. Culture.
Yeah, why have they upped it?
Good.
He's in the bathroom, darling. He's in the bathroom.
That's good, babe.
We're not going to turn into zebras, are we?
I'm going to take my missus to bed.
Yeah, you do right.
Like that. I'm take my missus to bed.
You do. Go and have some Lamore.
How about it? Me and
Oh,
you.
fair.
Okay, cool.
Good night, guys.
Night,
Staying out
darling.
here, James?
Yeah, I'm just going to have a minute with Austin and go to the diary room.
All right, mate.
Right. I just want to clear one thing up.
Night,
Will
night,
you
boys.
please
All right, love.
stop
Night.
calling me out every time I call you mate? If you think I'm going to remember to call you Austin every time, you've got another thing coming, right?
I'm winding you up.
Yeah, but it is winding me up because you're pulling me up every time. It's embarrassing me, right? So stop it. Please. Mate, pal, dude, brother, does it really matter?
Yes. Do you know
Why
why?
does it?
Because it's more personal when you say.
It might be, but for me to remember to call you Austin all the time, I'm not going to do it. So every time you pull me up on it, it upsets me because it makes me feel like I'm insulting you. It makes me feel like I'm an idiot or a fool and you're calling me out all the time. You
Right.
know?
Well, now
This is Big Brother. Refreshments are in the storeroom.
When
that you've
Hold
said
on.
that to me, hold on, let me get my refreshment.
you're running me around ragged, asking me to do your bloody shoulder raises and stuff, and I don't want to do it and stuff, I do it for you.
Seriously? Oh, you won't believe what they've done in it. I think they brought down Jenna's wine from her Shabbat Friday.
Right.
Anyway, hold on. Let me get myself situated. Because I've got an explanation for this, and I'll explain it to you now.
Yeah, but I don't really want to know. I just want you to stop pulling me up because I don't like it.
So when I pull you up on it, you think that I'm calling you out because...
Yeah, it puts me on the spot. I don't feel nice. It makes me think that
Oh.
I'm offending you by calling you mate and stuff like that. It's, you know, it's not nice.
But do you understand what I'm saying? As in,
Because you
it's
come
just,
up in my
it's-
face.
It's a less...
Because you come up in my face and you go, my name's Austin, not mate. Do you know what I mean?
Right. But,
It's not nice, Austin.
Right. There you go.
No, but it's not.
James, I understand now.
Well, stop doing it then.
Don't go in there.
I want
I'll be
to.
out here on my own.
Oh dear. You'll be alright, mate.
You better say nice things about me. Because I've said nothing but nice things about you.
Yeah, well, I never really say bad
Sawed
things
off.
about you.
I'm
But
getting hammered
I
on
would
my own.
appreciate if you stopped pulling me up on that, please.
Come here. Come over here and
Because
talk.
all my friends, my bestest friends, I call them mate for
Come
a
on.
reason. Do you know why I call them mate?
Come on.
No, let me finish, right? Do you know why I call them mate? Why?
you forget their names?
No. Why do I call them mate?
Because they're your mates.
Why do I call them dude?
Because they're your dudes.
Or pal.
Because they're your pals.
Yeah. Right? Or geezer or whatever, right? When I'm in a meeting and I'm not too familiar with that individual, or I don't know them on a personal level, I will call them the name. Yeah?
Wait, say that
for
again, because that
I'm in a
makes
business
no
meeting,
sense.
Or if I'm in a business meeting, or I've met somebody for the first time, or I don't know them very well, I will call them by their first name. Okay? But as I class you as a friend, I class you as a mate, or a dude or a pal, therefore that's why I call you that name.
But calling someone by their first name is more intimate than calling someone mate, pal, or lad.
And it might be, but for me, it's as though I have become a friend with you to show my friendship. I call you a mate.
All right.
Does that make
well,
sense?
now that that's clear, I have no
Yeah.
problem with it.
But every time you pull me up and go, my name's Austin, not mate, in front of everybody and all these cameras, it makes me feel awkward and not nice.
Well, I apologize for that.
Do you get me?
Yeah, I got you.
So, and I do understand, and I try and call you Austin, but sometimes I forget because I class you as a friend. So, please don't do that.
And
mate.
as a mate, I won't do, because you've told me that. That's all it that's all it takes, Anthony James, is for you to sit me down calmly and explain that to me.
Well, I have. Most of it, but I'm trying to chisel out something.
A different
credible.
path, and I totally respect that. I totally respect that, because I have friends who.
Not to say that I wouldn't like to do it. Liking to do it and doing it are two different things. There's a lot of things that I'd love to do, but sometimes you've got to rule your head over your heart, haven't you, you know?
And I respect you for making that decision, because your path is different from my path. Yeah. My ass is everywhere on the internet. Literally, my ass.
Well, mine will be now, thank you.
You're welcome. They'll love it. It's all right.
After ripping my towel off.
I just had to make sure the camera settled.
I just hope they didn't see any side cock, because they'd be pretty disappointed.
That's not what Bobby said.
That's Jenna.
But see, that's something else you got to realize. That's business. She is hands down the richest person in this house.
And of course she is, mate. But I ain't gonna be the next fucking Jenna Jameson mate, all right?
What did you say to me?
I know.
What did you say to me?
What?
Dare to tread where angels won't go? Isn't that
angels,
what you
fear
said
to
to
tread.
me?
Yeah, but listen, we've got to be realistic, haven't we? I know now I'm 28 years old. It has took me till 28 to get an idea of the road I want to go down. But only very recently have I realised what I want to do and where I want to go. Before I had an ambition and a vision, but I didn't know how to get there. I didn't know what it was going to be. I've always, you know, had hunger for money and success, but I never really
Please
knew.
don't say that, though. That's really arrogant when you say that.
Why is
And
it?
that was the one thing that I saw before I met you, when you were like, I'm hungry for money.
I'm hungry for success.
I understand,
and money, yeah.
but just maybe put it a bit differently.
No, but I'm hungry for the right reasons. I want money for the right... I don't want money to buy material things. I want money for stability, for choice, for freedom.
But do you understand where I'm coming from?
So my family are okay.
If you want to say that, continue to say that. But I'm just saying you look a bit like a douchebag when you go,
What do you want me to say?
I just want to make loads of money.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry to get into business. For what reason? Why?
For success, financial stability, to take care of my family.
It's the same thing as money, just put it more articulate.
I know, but I'm just saying it sounds a bit douchey when you put it
doesn't.
that.
Money's money. If you want to put it financial or you want to say the word money, it's the same thing. I'm hungry to succeed.
Mate.
And I'm hungry to do well.
Mate.
All right?
Either you're going to take on my constructive criticism or you're not. Are you going to take on my constructive criticism?
Where was I?
Are you going to take on my constructive criticism?
This is taken on board.
Okay.
Where was I?
Chester.
Anyway, it doesn't really fucking matter what I was saying, does it? I can't remember now. Because you completely took me off track, so I was trying to get somewhere with it, but I think I was trying to say that it's took me to 28 to realise what I want to do and where I want to go. And I now have a very good idea of my next steps and how I'm going to achieve it. And I've witnessed some people do very, very well in the industry that I want to go into that have created a serious wealth of success and financial stability.
Much better.
All right.
Much better.
How's that?
I feel like
So
Janice
stick that in your
sitting
Pope and fucking smoke it. In your Pope. Your fucking pipe and smoke it, alright? So yeah.
here. I'm just gonna go on Jeezy and fly over to J Morca for a holiday. Fucking hell.
Yeah, you know, we all have different career paths and ideas. And don't make mine right or wrong. We just have different views, don't we? Simple as that. Yours will be
What are you actually on about?
going out there and getting your arse out and whatever you want to do. Fair play. If that creates you success, then good for you.
Do you know what? Do you know what I consider success? And this is something I find fascinating in this house of how each individual measures it. Farrah measures it by her bank account, by her own admission. No. Some other people, like Janice, measure it by being the queen of reality television. No. My success is for my husband to be happy and the bills paid on time and a nice T-bone
Do you know what I think your success
on
is?
the table at
I
night.
think you're wrong. I think that's part of your success. When I look at you, I see your success as keeping yourself together, your strength, your family together, after going through what you've been through, and still sitting here and being proud of who you are. That's success.
Agreed.
Nothing to do with money.
Agreed.
Money is material. And you know what? It means bugger all in terms of real life. But unfortunately, we need it. And unfortunately, we can't survive without it. And that's life. That is life. I would not sit here for 1 minute and say it brings happiness. And I think if you pursue money for happiness, then you become a very sad person.
Well, as I said the other day, you know, I have friends who are billionaires with a B. And they are some of the most lonely,
The day I lost it all was the day I realised what it really meant. You know, and I've been fortunate enough to be able to pick myself up. And I've made bugger all compared to what the people you're talking about. Bugger all compared to half the people in here probably, right? In the peaks of their careers.
dude, I'm right there with
Yeah,
you.
yeah. But what I learned was that when I first went on that journey to make money, it was about how big's your car, or I want this and I want that. And then when I lost it all and times become tough, I realised that The real value of money is stability and freedom. Be able to go to sleep at night and not worry, have to pay your phone bill or your mortgage.
Or your
put
Range
food on
Rover
table,
payment.
whatever it may be, right? And I'm not going to sit here and say, I won't have all these nice things, because I would, because I enjoy them. But that isn't my main focus. And I don't think for 1 minute that money will make you happy. I think it helps. And it creates nice things, nice memories and nice times.
Of course it does.
But the pursuit of it for happiness
Shouldn't overtake.
is very, very dangerous territory. Because you've seen it. Some of the wealthiest people in the world that you're talking about that aren't happy because they let it take over their lives. And you need to have that balance. You know?
And you know what? I've got a friend, Bobby said earlier, talking about love and he doesn't get that passion, blah, blah, blah. There's somebody in my life